leg 29, I think, or it might be 30, we'll have to clarify that. Thirsk to Catterick, day one. There's quite a crowd out this morning. For those of you who think there must be something a bit mad in the Farquhar blood to come up with an idea like this, I've got further evidence to support your case today, because I have my nephew Johnny with me, and Johnny has signed up to the Marathon des Sables next year. Now that's proper insanity. There goes Minty. That's properly insane. I suspect we'll spend a lot of this morning discussing how completely insane he is, and but hugely admirable. Makes my walking around seem like a very small potato. And we also have behind me, we've got Dawn and Mike Goodfellow out again, which is terrific for this first Catterick run. And we've also got the absolutely legendary Andy Gray, who is now joining for the third walk of the campaign, having done Sedgefield to Redcar, a stretch of Redcar to Ripon. He's now joining us for the morning of Thirsk to Catterick, which is absolutely brilliant. True Andy style, gritting his teeth and getting on with it ahead of a hospital appointment this afternoon. But then that's Andy for you. It's great to see him, it's wonderful to have him. He's a big part of this campaign, he's a bit of an inspiration, and I know that with a pretty awful weather forecast for the rest of the week, particularly for the Catterick to Cartmel leg, I suspect a bit of Andy's grit might be quite important. So we'll take advantage of the good weather that we have today and walk on. Day two of Thirsk to Catterick. Most important things first, as you can see at this stage, we appear to be dodging bullets again on the weather, which is a very pleasant surprise. I suspect we may get some rain later. There's a bit of a wind blowing, but at the moment it's wonderful. I have company this morning in the form of Johnny, who he'll be finishing off the 6 or so miles to Catterick and then very kindly staying for racing and shaking buckets later, and Dawn, who's also back and will very kindly also be shaking buckets and presenting trophies and Lord knows what else. The contingent for the next leg will meet us at Catterick and do the course walk and so on. Exciting news overnight that we've managed to persuade the good people at Corals to support the Amble Gamble in December, which is great, which will fit in with their sponsorship of the Welsh National, so that's great news, very chuffed about that. But for the time being, with about 6 miles to go to Catterick, it's walk on. Leg 29. Thirsk to Catterick, course walk almost complete. Johnny's still here, Dawn's back there somewhere in the van, and we've got the they can't wait to get going on Catterick to Cartmel. Sherwood, King, Mrs. Sherwood leading by half a length. Gorgeous weather. I've had a lovely walk, about 23 miles, and so leg 29 of the 58 is officially all but done. We're going to watch a couple of races here, including the Racing Welfare Maiden, and then the 11 of us will set off. Plan for Cartmel, do 12 miles today, but for now, leg 29, I can declare over.